Mickey made it. Mickey made what you made, Mickey.
Forget about the way it used to be. This is not a damn democracy. We are in a state of emergency, and my word is law.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good vibes, good energy, good people. It's your boy Mickey Fenty, aka Mickey Made It. If you're new to this channel, you know what to do to this channel. Subscribe right now. Also, if you want to support my brand, it's inspiredbydreams.shop. That's the place to go to get your drip on and just dress outside of the box. Okay, today's episode, this is very important. Like I always speak to you guys on my live chats on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays on my YouTube live stream. This is something that it caught my attention, and I just don't understand why people can't just open up their minds, open up their eyes, and see what's going on. Now, in today's video, we got a guy that ends up killing this beautiful young girl over a pair of Yeezys.
What?
One of the most dumbest things I've ever heard. Number one, when it comes down to fashion, everybody thinks they know what they're talking about. The people that follow behind all these materialistic things, they have a lost sense of what life is all about because they've been just flooded with this whole social media, money this, money that, what's this, what's that, the most expensive things has to be the best, and they've been tricked. And now you see the youth, these material things are driving them to do things that they probably wouldn't normally do just to impress somebody on social media that they don't even know. So let's just jump into this and see how this guy threw his whole life away for doing something so stupid.
Outburst in court. The disturbance happened after that murder suspect was found guilty of killing a Miami-Dade high schooler over a popular pair of those Yeezy sneakers. NBC6's Jamie Garola joins us from the courthouse with the story you'll see only right here on 6.
The jury had just handed down its verdict, and the family was giving a victim impact statement to the judge, calling the defendant a monster, when suddenly this happened. The defendant.
Number one, how could you be mad at the people that you took somebody from their family member and you're mad at them for being upset and hurt that they get their just due? I mean, people are so crazy. They don't understand what this whole prison thing is about, and they throw their lives away from these stupid mistakes of trying to impress people that they don't even know. That's what I tell you, man. You gotta watch people. And it's sad because it's a cycle. Some people come from poverty, and the only thing that they know, these little short-term trophies and rewards like the Rolexes and these cars, they're still in the same mud. They're still in the same mind frame. It's just like being locked up in prison, getting out, and still have a locked up mentality. You're still in prison no matter if you're outside. You have to get past this and wake up and see what this is all about. You can't hurt your own people for a pair of Yeezys that the owner of Yeezy don't even, if it was up to Yeezy, he wouldn't even care about you either. He's more likely trying to change himself and get himself far away from his own culture, that he's turning into somebody that we don't even know. So now you just threw yourself in jail for the rest of your life because you did something so stupid. It's absolutely crazy.
Tried lunging at the victim's family before court officers intervened. Crosby was taken out of the courtroom and his whole family left. It took a few minutes for order to be restored. Crosby was just found guilty by a jury of murder, attempted murder, and attempted robbery.
As to count one, first-degree felony murder, the defendant is guilty of first-degree felony murder.
In 2020, 18-year-old high school senior Andrea Lacayo lost her life over a pair of Yeezy sneakers. She and her boyfriend were trying to sell the popular shoes, but the sneaker sale escalated to murder when Lacayo was shot and killed. Her boyfriend, Sergio Bourbon, survived the shooting and told jurors he and his high school sweetheart were hoping to sell the popular Yeezy sneakers to a man for over $900. Bourbon claims Crosby, the man that was on trial, randomly approached to kill him. Crosby was charged with murder in the first degree along with attempted murder for shooting at Bourbon. Here's the state's closing arguments today before the jury started deliberating.
This was an attempted robbery, a setup of a robbery that went bad. And instead of walking away with 3 pairs of Yeezys, Adrian Crosby took an 18-year-old girl's life. And for that, He is absolutely guilty. He is guilty of first-degree felony murder. He is guilty of attempted first-degree felony murder. And he is guilty of attempted armed.
That's a fact. Facts.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what we are asking you to find.
Now, Crosby denies being the shooter. The defense argued that the victims are confusing who pulled the trigger. Crosby was sentenced today, and he was sentenced to life in prison.
Look, all I can say to the youth out there, don't throw your life away for these materialistic things. These are things in the past a lot of people fell for, thinking that this would make them seem like a bigger person or a better person, and they realize in the end that they're just the same person. You know, if you have that poverty mindset, no matter how much money somebody gives you, they can give you $1 billion. If your mindset is still have that poverty in it, it ain't worth anything anyway. So when you see people out there and they're just doing these crazy things for material things, or just throwing these things all in your face and trying to make you think that's what life is about, don't be fooled by that stuff. The reason why they put that stuff in front of themselves because they don't know who they really are, and they don't know really the value in themselves. Some people work for it, and they're worth doing what they want to do with it. But when they have to throw it back in your face or hurt somebody for the things that they can't work hard for or afford, that's when you know their mentality, they'll never ever get anywhere, because even if they get that one, they're going to still need another one and another one and another one. So all of those routes for them trying to get to that point, in between that, they'll get caught up in the mix as usual. Trust me, you guys, work hard for your things and don't idolize these people either, because it's not like that sneaker was going to last long, because the person behind the sneaker, he lost this. And once you lose this, it doesn't matter what's next. It ain't gonna be right, you guys. Pay attention to what's going on out there and open your mind up to the things that's really valuable in your life. And don't hurt people to get what you want. Just work hard to get what you want. The people that hurt people eventually are gonna end up in prison for the rest of their life. You guys let me know down below what you think. It's a sad situation. Healing energy to the family that lost their daughter, their sister, and you know, it's in these times you have to be very careful about when you just exchanging things or selling things, especially online. You have to really buy from people you can trust and buy from people that have it in their heart to do. Not people that just want to fool you and deceive you. Those are the people you have to stay far away from, alright? So next time, it's your boy Mickey Fenty, aka Mickey Made It. If you're new to this channel, you know what to do to this channel. Subscribe,